was an early Wednesday morning when father of three, Robert Lee Burdett, arrived at the Ashwood Lounge, a bar on the north side of Dayton, Ohio. The 29-year-old was in the vehicle when it was parked in an unauthorized parking spot at the bar. When a security guard comes over to tell the occupants of the SUV that they would need to park in a different location, the guard would see a .40 caliber handgun, one with an extended clip, and it was visible in the vehicle. The guard would confiscate the gun and lock it away in his own truck for security. Now, Robert and the driver were furious, demanding the gun back immediately. And due to the escalation of emotions, another security guard would join the confrontation. 49-year-old Stephen Coleman would quickly come to the scene to support his colleague. Tempers would flare and punches were thrown. In the end, the 29-year-old father of three would be lying on the ground with a gunshot wound to the head. Robert Lee Burdett is also expecting a fourth child, but the father of four-to-be would pass away before seeing his child be able to take its first breath. The police interview everyone at the scene. They especially want to interview 49-year-old Stephen Coleman because it is reported by many at the scene that he is the one who threw the first punch. So to be transparent, this video does have an audio issue in it. It has a little bit of an echo. It was worse. I got rid of as much of it as I could, but there's still a little bit there. I think you'll enjoy it. That's the reason why I'm posting it. There's been videos that I got from agencies and I got rid of because I was like, I can't post that to my audience. But this one, I think the storyline and I think the audio is not so bad that you can't understand what's being said. So I'm going for it. Yeah, I know my real ones are going to watch it. You other folks, I hope you try. I hope you try and I hope you enjoy it. I'll be looking forward to hearing your response about what you thought about the case.
Mr. Coleman, just have a seat right here. This chair, please. You don't mind? Coleman, thank you, Robert. We're with the Dayton Police Department homicide unit, okay? We want to talk to you about what happened tonight at the Ashwood. Have you ever had your right to AT before?
Yes.
Is that you?
Mm-hmm.
So the rights, they're red. If you hang in there, the audio does get a little bit better. Just hang in there. Just hang in there.
All right, Mr. Coleman. Again, we're here investigating the shooting that happened at the Ashwood Lounge. Okay. And you live upstairs above the Ashwood Lounge, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And am I correct in the fact that you also work security there for the Ashwood Lounge?
Yes.
Okay. Were you working security tonight?
Yes.
Okay. Who do you work for?
Grayland.
Okay. Other than at the location at the Ashwood Lounge, do you work at any other locations for him?
Just that bar.
Okay. Did you used to work at Sugar's?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You guys still currently work there, or you guys just do the Ashwood now?
No, he got control of all of them, but I only work at Ashwood.
You only work at Ashwood? Okay. Right. Were you working tonight at security?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What time did you start working tonight?
About 7 or 8.
7 or 8. And who else was working with you tonight in terms of security there at the club?
Just me. Just me at the time.
Okay. Were there other security officers that came later to help out? Who was that?
To help out was like working wise.
Yeah.
My boss.
Okay. What about Mike and Jason?
Mike and he just do the parking lot. We got him like keep eye on the parking lot because a lot of people cars been getting stolen from back there and broken into. So we use him like to keep eye on people's cars. And the other guy, they both brothers. They got there like around about maybe 10.
You got to around 10. Okay. But they were both there also tonight, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Did Raylan show up after them or do you recall?
After them.
What was going on tonight, the club tonight? You guys have any problems?
Well, there's one guy that pulled up in there in a freaking black truck with green doors and green door handles, and I walked up to his truck and told him he couldn't park that truck there, but he jumped out the truck all hyped up and looked like he was already drunk, and then he got into an altercation with one of the guys up there and shit, and he just went to talking trash and
Who did he get in the altercation with?
with the dude that had a gray hoodie on, the dude that they supposed to say got shot. He had a gray hoodie on, and the dude that's supposed to have shot him had a black scully cap on, a black leather jacket, dark blue jeans, and some gloves on his hand. And after we noticed he had pulled a gun out of his freaking truck, we tried to grab him and tell him, man, you tripping, man. We were trying to take the gun, but my boss was like, back up, just back up, because he got his hands on the trigger. He kept saying, let me do that, nigga, let me do that. And we like, we can't let you do that up here. But somehow, when he got into it with the dude, he ran up on it. We tried to grab him again, and somehow when he pointed the gun, that shit went off. It looked like he had like a big ass 40 with a 30 round extendo clip on it.
Let me back you up a little bit. So you're there at the club, and this black SUV pulls up. And it pulls in front of the club, correct?
Right in front of the
club. It's a bar.
Right in front of the bar. And I kept telling he got to move that. You cannot park up here like that.
Was there one or two people in that car?
Just him.
Okay.
But the way he jumped out like he was hyped up or something, or he was already drunk or whatever the hell he do. But you can tell when a person keyed up on something.
Mm-hmm. All right. And then you said something about somebody having a gun. Was the
Yeah,
guy in that car had
the
a
truck,
gun?
there's one in the truck. He opened up the front passenger side and grabbed it out of the front seat.
And this is the gun you talked about, like a 40 with an extended mag?
I'm assuming that's what it
That
looked
would
like,
look like
because
to
it's
you.
big, but I know he got a long ass extendo clip on it.
Okay. What was he doing with that gun?
He pulled it out. After he got into the little confrontation with the dude, he smacked the shit out of him. So that's when he like, well, you're going to have to kill me. So he went to his truck and opened the door. But by that time, I looked at my boss like, he got a gun. So we tried to attack him, but my boss tried to creep up behind him and get it. But he like, no, just back up, because he got his hand on the trigger. But I'm like, well, we got to do something. But he's so keyed up. But at the same time, when we tried to grab him again, he pointed that gun, and all of a sudden it just went off.
Okay.
And it hit the dude.
And that was the dude that was in the gray hoodie?
In the gray hoodie, right. The dude that was in the hoodie, that was in the road, laying in the road. But see, me, I don't carry weapons. I don't have weapons. I carry pepper spray, and I'm known to fight people up there. But soon as that happened, first thing somebody said, it was me.
Who said that?
I guess people were saying it was me who was fighting. It wasn't me fighting. Because I'm known to fighting up there a lot.
Who told you that people were saying it was you? Or who did you hear saying it?
Some of the people that was outside saying that's Unc. That's what people call me. Some people, Unc, that's Unc out there and all that. Wasn't none of me. It ain't always me who be fighting.
Do you know any of those other people that were out there by name? Other than Graylin and
Mikey and Fox.
Yeah, the Fox
Yeah,
brothers.
those are my co-workers, but other than that, I know people faces for coming in and out of the club every day.
But nobody that you can tell me their names that they were out there.
But I know their faces.
How long have you guys been working there at the Ashford Lounge?
Well, I've been at Sugar for 2 years, and then I got rotated to Ashwood, so I could say I've been to Ashwood maybe, if I'm not mistaken, maybe about 4, 5, 6 months.
Okay. So I got this straight again. What you're telling me is that the guy pulls up in the Tahoe, the dark colored Tahoe, and he parks, or when I was out there, it was on the other side of Graylin's truck. That's the vehicle we're talking about?
Right, we
It
made
had
a
a
move.
broken window with plastic covering.
And green door handles.
Yeah. And you went and you spoke to him telling him he needed to move the truck. Is that when he pulls the gun out, or does he get into an argument with somebody after that?
No, he got in a confrontation way after he moved the truck, cause When I kept telling him to move, he acted like he didn't want to move it. So I stepped to my boss and told him, you need to talk to him. Cause me, I'm the type I like to fight. And I told him I'm not going to put up with his shit tonight. So my boss told him, I'm going to move my truck. So you just go ahead and park yours on the side of mine.
But he did.
So he moved the truck and parked it on the other side of my boss truck.
And there was no confrontation other than just you having verbal words with him at that time. He didn't point a gun out on you or anything at that point.
No.
Okay. And then you said he gets into it with the guy in the gray hoodie.
The dude with the gray hoodie on.
That's the guy that ends up getting shot?
Yeah.
What were they arguing about? Do you have any idea?
I don't even know. He kept poking him, I guess. He kept telling him to stop doing that to him. Then he kept grabbing him. And he kept telling him, stop doing it, stop doing it. You know, you knocking me off balance. I'm looking at my boss like, what's wrong with this nigga? What are you on? And then he did it again. So that's when he opened up that passenger door and reached for that gun out of that front seat.
Mm-hmm. And then that's when you guys got out, like you said, you guys.
I tried to keep him in the front while my boss creep up behind him and try to take it from him. Great. He told me back up. He got his hand locked on the trigger, and he got a big old 30 round extended clip in it. So I'm like, I'm not gonna get hit by trying to take it, because all it take is to squeeze that trigger, and that's it.
Mm-hmm. Was there any type of physical fight between those two guys?
Other than he smacked the shit out of him.
He smacked him?
The dude in the gray hoodie got smacked.
Okay. Do you know anything? What was going on with Braylon's truck? Had something happened between these guys and Braylon?
Oh yeah, that
There
same
was an issue over his truck?
Yeah, the same dude that had the gray hoodie on. Like I said, he probably was drunk or whatever he was keyed up on, but my boss just bought that truck and just had it painted. And the dude, he told him he couldn't bring the alcohol bottle out of the club, which looked like it was Corona. And he got mad and busted the ball on the back of the truck.
He actually struck the truck.
Yeah, he broke it, busted the ball on it. He went to telling him, man, you don't do people truck like that. He like, man, I just paid for that truck and got it painted. Why did you bust the ball on my truck? So he just went to talking cash, up that truck, this, that, the third, and all that. I say something wrong with that. But he had words with him. That's far as that went.
Do you know what the guy was driving that Tahoe that he was wearing? His scraps clothes.
Well, he had on some blue jeans and like a dark brown like jacket with some big letter writing in the back of it that was color white. And he acted like he was freaking keyed up like words, but it's all white, big white letters in the back of the jacket.
Was anybody there in terms of security tonight armed with firearms, handguns?
No, cause we ain't allowed to carry other than my boss, and he didn't have his and on him. And the only thing he carried is like a 50 cab, but that's it. But he didn't have that on him. It was in his truck.
Now you say you guys aren't allowed to carry. Is that because you guys aren't licensed?
For one, I don't have a license to carry one. So I don't get to carry a weapon other than maybe pepper spray, handcuffs, little sticks, tasers, whatever.
You're also under disability, correct?
Yes, because I'm a felon.
Felon convictions? Okay. And you have some convictions out in Florida, is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Was that like calling a police officer? Okay, when was that?
Years ago. Yeah, that was years ago, like when I was 16 years old. I'm 49 now.
In 2008, looks like there was also a cocaine distribution case.
Yeah, when I was young, I got caught selling crack and sold to undercover cop.
What happened with that case?
I did like 4.5 years in prison for it.
Okay. And what happened with the assault on the officer? Did you do time for that one?
2 year probation.
2 years probation. Okay.
So as we head to our one and only commercial break, Steve, our guy Steve, has been digging a hell of a hole. The detectives they've handed him a shovel like, bro, gone and dig. And my man's digging deep. And the only problem when you dig too deep is you better brace the walls because the dirt starts to come back in. And man, Steve's about to get super dirty. That hole's about to start filling back in on him. We'll be right back.
Steve, I just want to Yeah, give you an opportunity to tell us what happened. But you're not being honest with us about what happened. Okay?
Why not?
Well, because you've worked at that club for 4, 5, 6 months now. You know that there's a security camera right there that shoots out to the street. All right? We've already watched that footage. Okay? And we know that you're the one that shot this man. It's very clear on the video that it's you, that you shot him. After you punched him in the face, you staggered him, you walked up to him, you shot him in the face, and then you walked off carrying that gun in your hand. All right, it's very clear. There's not a question about it. All right, there's other people out there, like you said. People are saying it was you. You know, you're hearing that already. People are saying it was you. And there's a reason that people are saying that. All right, we've seen the video. Just I want to give you an opportunity, man, to just be honest as to why it happened. I don't know what's going on, what was going on in your head when you did this.
I'm being honest.
You're not being honest. It's on video.
I don't carry no weapon. I'm being honest, and I'm gonna stick to that.
All right, you want to see the video?
It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. I would like to see it.
Would you like to see it?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll let you see it. All right. I don't have it on my phone, but there's a detective that's downloaded it. While we were waiting for him to download it, the detective was out there. He filmed the monitor with his phone. I want to have him come in here and we'll let you see what's on there. Okay? All right. Let's sit tight for a second. It might be him right here. You go ahead and just take a look at it. This is Detective Parkins. Now it's a little jumpy because he's recording it, and I'm just trying to keep it started so it's straight up and down. You see that? That's you right there, correct?
No, that's not me, cause I don't even have them clothes on.
Look at that. You gonna tell me that's not you? And remember, this is his cell phone off of the big monitor. You're out there for quite some time prior to the shooting, and you stay out there for a little while afterwards. Back it up here. Now, one thing that you didn't know is that the guy that got shot, the guy in the gray hoodie, and the guy that you're talking about that came in the Tahoe, they came together. They're cousins.
Got the stuff, the big bees on his back, and the bars on his back, rock revival jacket.
And the actual, you've seen the cameras there, you know, they're actually a lot better than what you can see right here. And that's the guy you were talking about, right? In the Tahoe, with the writing on his back. There, you just slugged him in the face, staggered him. You just walked up and put a round in his head. And you gave us the consent to check your apartment, correct? When we were out at the scene?
Mm-hmm.
We recovered some of the clothing out of your apartment. It don't look good. Just want to give you an opportunity to explain yourself, man. You know, I know that you're frustrated. I know you've dealt with people in the past that run their mouth and talk shit and threaten. What was going on tonight? What pushed you over the edge tonight? That shit can wear on anybody. Did you know this guy? Have any previous encounters with him or anything?
I don't know him at all. I don't know him, period. I'm not from here. I don't know him at all. Period.
What happened tonight? What was that took you to that point? Was it his mouth? What was he saying to you?
Well, he kept making threats to me, saying he'll do this and do that, and he'll pull up on me and do this and all that crazy shit.
Do me a favor.
To know me,
Do me a favor and help yourself out. Be specific. What was he saying? He didn't say I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. What was he saying he was going to do?
He's saying he'll pull up on me to my house and, he'll shoot me and do this and do that the third. And I'm like, well, you don't make no threats to me, cause.
No, Steve. No, don't say another word, please. No, as your pretend YouTube counsel, don't say this. Don't say it.
You might not never make it. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to go get your shit. And I get tired of people making them type of threats to me. Talking about what you going to do to me. It's not going to work. Because I'm going to get you first.
No, I tried to stop him. Oh, man, he got all keyed up and had to go and say that. I don't know what the hell.
You got it.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. The gun that you had, was that the High Point 40?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what did you do with the gun afterwards?
I don't know. I didn't have the gun afterwards. Somebody else took the gun from me.
Do you know who that was?
Yeah, but I ain't gonna snitch on them.
Well, let me ask you this. Was it one of the Fox brothers? Because one of them told us where the gun was at.
Yeah.
Okay. Because they put it up, and then they told us where it was at. Okay. You know which one it was?
The skinny one.
The skinny one? Is that?
The skinny one.
Okay. So he took the gun from you afterwards? Okay. All right. And there was only one shot, is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, I'll be completely honest with you now. When you filled out that piece of paper when we sat down here, I wrote on it felonious assault. All right. The information that we have at this point is that this guy went to surgery. He came out of surgery. He was in an intensive care unit. All right. But it doesn't look good that he's going to make it. The prognosis is not good that he's going to survive. But I have not been told anything at this point to say that he's passed. All right. So I can't sit here and let you know one way or the other what's going to happen at this point. But it does not look good that he's going to make it. You understand that? Would you be willing to submit a DNA swab? It's just a cotton swab you rub on the inside of your cheeks. You'd be willing to do that?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any questions for us right now? Now, there was an incident. Go ahead and just pull them out together. You can keep them together. You don't have to separate them. And just like you're brushing your teeth, just get them real good and moist there between your cheeks and gums, both sides of the hair. And then you can just slide them right back in, cotton tip down first. That's good. That's more than enough. Just slide them right back in. Now, there was an incident that happened at Sugar back in February of this year, where there's an allegation that you shot at somebody then. Do you remember that? I'm not saying that you did it, but do you recall that back in February?
No, somebody shot at me.
Somebody shot at you?
Yeah. I didn't shoot at nobody. They shot at me.
Okay. I just saw a report. I just wondered if you...
Yeah, I remember that. That's when them boys came back up there with guns and called themselves shooting at me.
The High Point 40 caliber, where did you get that gun?
Where I get it from?
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't mine. It didn't belong to me.
How long did you have it?
I just got it tonight. It belonged to the bartender.
Okay, so somebody, how did you get it? Did the bartender hand it to you? Did you go?
No, he gave it to me.
Did you go get it, or did?
No, he gave it to me every night we work.
Just to have it work security.
Right. Because he inside and I know I'm outside and a lot of crazy stuff goes on up there and he don't want to see me out there with nothing.
Is that Hollywood?
Yeah.
So is it Hollywood's gun, do you know, or is it just a gun they keep at the bar?
It's his.
It's his? Okay. And
Because I sold it to him.
okay.
Somebody sold it to me and I didn't like it because I don't like high points. So I sold it to him.
Mr. Coleman, as your YouTube attorney, I'm going to tell you to quit talking about stuff like that. You're not helping us at all. You're a felon. You can't have a gun. I don't think you can sell guns. I don't think you can buy or sell guns, Mr. Coleman.
How long ago was that?
From last couple of weeks ago.
Okay. All right, but then you still use it?
I use it every night I work, yeah. You bring it to work and let me hold it. And it should be on the camera showing him giving it to me over the bar, over the counter. Yeah, I got a holster.
Did you get it like at 6 o'clock when you got there? Or
Yeah, when he first got there. When he first get there, I get it then. Because like I said, a lot of shit goes on with dudes get drunk and they get mad when we rough them up or put them out for certain things they don't have no business doing. Then they get stupid and want to grab guns.
I understand that. All right. Well, do me a favor, just sit tight for just 1 second.
Stephen would hang on for more than just a second. How about the next 20 to life for the senseless, cold-blooded murder of Mr. Robert Lee Burdett? The prosecutors actually wanted to get 3 more years added on for the gun charge. And after being denied that in the sentencing phase of the trial, they would appeal the sentence and win, gaining the other 3 years on top of the 20 to life. Hopefully, if and when the 70-plus-year-old Stephen Coleman hits the streets, he'll understand that when we say felons can't have guns, that would include him too. Some of you forgot to cast your vote for my channel logo, but luckily, that video is in the pinned comment, so watch the video and leave the letter of the logo you'd like to see going forward down in that comment section. And this logo right here is also on the list, as I forgot to add in the original video. This logo would be Z. So once again, go to that video, watch it, and cast your vote. Even though the comments are being held, I'll still see your vote. And as always, thank you again for joining me for another episode of They Caught Me. Till next time.